So what's next for Kade Ruotolo? More MMA, more jiu-jitsu?
Well, the wild thing is, I don't know if this is true. Well, it is. Well, it's confirmed. Both Ruotolos are now going to be in the CJI, in the under 80. But I do remember also Craig Jones, when he came on the MMA Hour, he said he doesn't want any funny business with anybody like sharing the money. And how do you stop? How do you stop these, bro? Like, imagine if Kade and Tai Ruotolo ended up in the finals of the CJI, everybody would call it a fraud. Yeah. And no matter what, even if they fought to the death, people would be like, "I think it's fixed, bro."
So the solution to that might be, this is what ADCC has done for years to avoid this, is if you're teammates, if you're close, you fight first round. You don't separate them to other sides of the brackets. You put them together immediately. I don't know if that's what Craig Jones will do, but that's one way.
Yeah, that is one way.
Yeah.
That will be interesting.
But I do know Tai and Jozef Chen very soon, July 5th. I think.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Jozef Chen also in the CJI. Maybe we'll see them go against each other twice.
Yeah, these guys are fighting a lot, knowing that they're about to go into a $1 million tournament. You think you'd want to stay. You think you'd want to stay fresh, right? But I guess they want to stay as active as possible going into it.
Yeah, it's a tricky balance.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that. You could do that with grappling. There's less of a chance that you're going to have a catastrophic injury than, say, doing many MMA battles in a year. But in grappling competition, you do get injured much more than in training. Yeah. It's just everything is faster. You're kind of going from a cold start, and things are clashing a lot. Things that aren't allowed in training can slide in an actual match.
Here's one potential scheduling conflict I noticed. CJI, Mackenzie Dern versus Ffion Davies. Huge match, great match. But before that, Mackenzie Dern has a UFC fight.
And you have there's like a 100% chance of injury in a UFC fight.
Right?
Yeah.
I hope I have that correct. I know she has both lined up. I think the UFC fights first to be confirmed. But even just having them both scheduled is wild.
It is crazy, yeah.
Right?
Because there's a very high chance of getting
injury in both.
Yeah.
Right? Imagine she has a UFC fight after CJI, which, in the long run she will.
Yeah.
But she gets heel hooked, doesn't tap fast enough, now has a UFC fight.
It's a sticky situation.
Yeah. But anyway, Mackenzie Dern, all props. Love to see her fight.
How do you think that's going to go? She's a little bit older as far as a grappler. She was the phenom for a long time, but I haven't heard about her grappling in a while.
No, because she's been focused on the UFC, and in the UFC, her grappling is phenomenal. So I would say in a match like this, she's not like old by any means. She's in her prime UFC years, whatever that is. I don't know the number. And so that tells me she's coming in great shape, already has black belt level technique. And so I think that's a really great match, her and Ffion Davies. Hope I'm saying her name right. Something like that.
Ffion? It starts with
Ffion Davies.
Starts with 2 Fs.
Yeah. That's what we're looking forward to. Jozef Chen has a couple good matches coming up. Ruotolo's coming up. CJI coming up. ADCC, are we going to watch that? What do you think? Are you curious?
Yeah, for sure. It's a very exciting year for grappling. Very exciting.
Yeah.
2024 has been very interesting.
And we're making our referee debut tomorrow. We
be refereeing.
I guess I've been forced into retirement from local matches. 2 events in a row. People won't take a match with me.
It's a small scene here. It's hard to get people to match with, so especially if you're on a streak.
Looking for sponsors. ADCC Thailand, ADCC Taiwan, ADCC Indonesia, ADCC Malaysia. Is that the move? Is that what I have to do?
Why not? If you're bent on competing, that's what you got to do. You got to find ways to compete. We got rash guards, not these. The Taiwan. We're not
these ones.
We're not promoting our products properly, but We got rash guards. We've showed them to you before. I'll show them here. And go get some.
TaipeiBJJ.com. Check it out.